Welcome to the Stress Outlet. Hi, Truman. My name is Dr. Kimberly Quinn, and I'm here with the boys. Also, Dr. Unstuck, which is good for what we're talking about today. I'm here with the Golden Boys back in the woods, and it is so gorgeous. It's like at the peak of the burnt sienna color. Looks very November-ish, which makes sense because we're almost there. Anyway, what the boys and I wanted to talk about today, we've been talking about codependency a lot, which we talked about comes from childhood wounds, injury, and what happens is anything codependent, the behavior, it's also important to separate the person from the problem. We'll get to that in another reel. But to realize instead of what's wrong with you, what happened to you. We talked about that. What's wrong with you versus what happened to you. We all have wounds, we all have injury, we all have, things to work through from early on. No matter how wonderful a family was, there's going to be, things in our lives shape us. All of it does. Could have lost a parent early. Actually lost them. It could have been a divorce. It could have been you had a sibling with special needs. It could have been your birth order. You could have been an only child. It goes on and on. So it doesn't have to be something huge and big, and then it can be something huge and big. So here's the thing. What's important to remember is that all the codependent, seeking approval, seeking all the good feels outside of us is about the ego. That is about the ego. The ego is a part of us. It tries to keep itself alive with all the external dope fixes, approval and recognition and all that. Now we're saying now it's the opposite, polar opposite of the authentic self. We kind of touched on it earlier. It's very important though that we reiterate this to say, hi, Truman, because the authentic self, we all enjoy as people, the good feels, actual authentic love, and authentic recognition and all these things. The difference with the authentic versus the ego is the authentic, right, Chi? Golden Retrievers are very authentic. That's all they know how to do. That's all they know how to do is be authentic and love themselves and other people. That's kind of the whole lesson we're trying to get on this earth. So Golden Retrievers were in charge. I don't think we'd have too many, if any, problems. So anyway, so they're opposites. So the authentic self can bask in the warmth and feel the good feels. So the difference is we don't need it. We don't need to go chase it. It's more of it comes naturally when we're mindfully giving of ourselves, really, authentically. The good feels, all that just flows. It's free flowing, versus the ego. Fill me up, fill me up, fill me up. It's like trying to water flowers with a water can with a hole in it. There's like a short-term fix, and then you dry up again, versus the authentic good feel. So it's very important to realize that and catch yourself. We talked about in the last reel with what your intention is. Why am I doing or not doing this? Why am I saying yes when I want to say no? Whatever. And that's it. Have a good day.